Hi, this is Stephanie, and this is a quick little video tutorial on dealing with loose stitches in rib. I have been getting this question a little bit since I released my 4-score pattern, which uses a 4x4 rib throughout. And it's super easy, super flattering thing, but not so great if you've got columns of loose stitches happening. So here are two ways that you can deal with that. So as you can see, I'm starting out over here with a column of purl stitches. And these ones I don't have to worry about because they're at the beginning of my round or my row. And then I come to my knits. And often this is the stitch where people have issues, the first purl stitch after the column of knits. So I'm going to go ahead and purl this, and I know the temptation is to tug right here and try and tighten up your tension here. But what that often does is actually distort your knit stitch and this purl stitch, and it doesn't really solve the problem. You're better off coming into that second stitch, purling, and then tugging. In fact, what I like even better than that is move your yarn to the back and give it a little tug, and then to the front and give a little tug. And I love this idea because, you know, it's a really simple thing to add to your knitting, and if it works for you, it's a solution that doesn't really require too much thinking. But if you find that that's not enough, here is another possibility. So once again, I have my 4 purls over here, no problem. Come around and do my 4 knit stitches. And here, when I come into this purl stitch, instead of wrapping my yarn up and around as I usually would, I'm going to wrap my yarn the opposite way. So as you can see that one more time, I'm going sort of under and over. So I'm wrapping it the opposite way. And what this will do is create a twisted stitch. And really, it just uses a little bit less yarn, which is what we're looking for here. But now, when I turn my work, as I work along, I come to my knits, 1, 2, 3, these were my purls on the other side. I get to this one and it's twisted. Just to show you very clearly the difference between those two stitches, you can see that on this stitch, which has been normally, or purled normally on the other side, the front leg is the right leg. Over here, the front leg is the left leg. So I can knit this one normally, but this one I'm going to knit through the back loop to correct my twist. And that is a very effective solution for getting rid of those long, loose purl stitches, but it does require a little bit more thinking because you need to remember that you need to do that on the last knit on your wrong sides. In fact, on the last knit on both sides, because you would use this technique on both sides of your work. If you were good at reading your knitting and seeing that twisted leg, it's no problem and you get into the rhythm of it. But if the sort of gentle tug on the second purl stitch is enough for you, that's a great solution too. So I hope this helps.